Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Gucci Mane,
Bricks. Brick shots with Billy Antonio.
for 50 more bricks. Ballin' like a with all these bricks.
Welcome back, man. This is our live episode of 146 of Brick Shots U. Christian is finally back after. Has it been 6 months, or are you just saying that because it goes well?
And I say 6 months because that's what you said in our group chat. So call me the 6 month man. I think it's really been like 3, something like that.
So, Christian, we kind of changed up how we do the show. I know you don't watch either, whatever you don't get on. But today, we're going to cover Jim Harbaugh building this powerhouse in LA, probably. We'll do a Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson MVP talk. I'm going to call out my man Colin Cowherd here. Dark horse for our college football playoff winner. We got Notre Dame up 17-3 right now against Indiana in Notre Dame. And then we'll also talk a dark horse for the NFL playoffs, how that's going to shape up with all the injuries happening and whatnot. Aaron Rodgers was getting talked about by Ryan Clark in a very demeaning way, and I'm sure Tonio can't wait to just dig straight into that. Marcus Freeman also has won 26 straight games with leaning at half, so that's pretty crazy. And then we'll talk Mike Vick going to Norfolk State. But first, Tonio, we're going to talk about your man Travis Hunter winning the Heisman. How do we feel about that? Or should I go to Christian first while you're doing that?
Go to Christian first.
Christian.
With me, it's simple. He was easily the best player in the country. I mean, you can just go from defense. Yeah. Defense, how he was playing defensively, how he was playing offensively, playing both sides of the ball, playing as many snaps as he was. I mean, it was easy that he was the best player in the country. But beside all that, just looking at his impact on the game, I mean, I think he was probably the best receiver in the country. If we go to cornerback, top 3 maybe, arguably the best, but for sure, receiver-wise, I think he was the best. And I think he well deserved. He deserved it.
Okay.
I don't think it should have went to anybody else.
Do you think if a quarterback had a crazy year or another receiver had a like Devontae Smith type year that he would have won it?
Talking about beside him, if it were somebody that played this year, you saying?
Yeah, let's say like Jackson Dart had crazy stupid numbers.
I don't think so. Unless he was putting up Burrow stats, nobody else really should have got it. I mean, I can understand the Genty argument, but it's Hunter for me.
You don't play at a Power 5. It's hard to
because the talent's just not as good.
Yeah. Tonio, I know you got something to say.
I mean, not really, but I've been doing this argument all the time. I've been saying this since we started talking about it, since they announced it. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying, and there's no shots to Genty, but Melvin Gordon, better numbers, better conference, play better teams. Didn't win it, should have won it, but he
lost
didn't.
A lot more games.
I mean, for sure, but played better teams, way better teams.
Okay.
So, yeah, play better defenses, way better defenses. So, yeah, for sure. But his numbers still is better end of the day, and he didn't win it. So, if he didn't win it with better numbers, why are you going to give me less numbers and say, hey, give it to that guy?
Well,
do it.
Can I say something about that?
I mean, you can, but I ain't going to listen.
Well, you might want to because it's how it's done, though. You can't just say, as a running back, the standard is Melvin Gordon. Because we've seen somebody who has won the Heisman whose stats were way worse. Reggie Bush. So what do you say?
See, that's the thing, though. Like, I seen the Reggie Bush argument, but that's dumb as fuck, too. Everybody's like, look at Reggie Bush's low rushing numbers. But then, bro, Reggie Bush lining up at wide receiver. Give me
but that's why I say it's the way it's done.
Yeah, Reggie Bush lining up at kick returner. Give me 1,000 return yard. Punt returner. Give me these yards. Reggie Bush was USC's everything. Hell, Reggie Bush might have played cornerback and we didn't see it. Like, bro, come on. I know. I'm just being like, Reggie Bush was everything. And the way Reggie Bush did it. Like
Flash.
Video game, the first of its kind. I get it. His numbers were way lower, but Reggie Bush was everything for USC, dog. Like everything. So I get it, but nah, don't make the Reggie Bush.
Well, I got two more names for you, and I could be wrong on the stats, but I think Genty's stats are better. Ron Dane won the Heisman with worse stats. Ricky Williams won the Heisman with worse stats.
Sorry, John, he doesn't know the stats. And he had better numbers than Derrick Henry also.
Right, so you can't just say they ain't better than Melvin Gordon, so he shouldn't win it.
For sure. But the Derrick Henry argument, he ain't seen nothing close to an SEC defense this year. Nothing close.
So here's the thing, though.
No LSU's, no Ole Misses, no Auburn's, no none of that, Christian, and you know that.
What about Oregon's defense?
What about
although it's one game, they ain't got a bullshit defense.
They don't got a bullshit defense, but they don't got nothing close to Georgia's defense. They don't got nothing close to an LSU's defense, and you know that. You know it's a difference. I get y'all hate the SEC. I know Billy hate SEC. I know you're a Big Ten person, so you hate the SEC, but it's levels. It's levels to
Alabama to get into the playoff.
Billy, but I know
two Big Ten teams.
Billy, the fans know, the alumni know you hate the SEC. Billy. You generally root against the SEC. So, but it's levels to this shit, dog. It's levels. You got the SEC and then everybody else. Let's be for real, bro. So running against them and then everybody, you see it, bro. You see it.
Yeah.
But I like that you said that. My bad. Go ahead.
I'm just saying.
And just watch. Take the playoffs, Christian. You just said Georgia don't even look that good. They fell off, and they have. But Billy said what? Georgia's still the best team in the playoffs right now.
So that's why I go and say that's the standard I don't like. You said it's the SEC and everybody else. No. Let's stop there because we're giving the SEC just too much love, like we're giving Georgia. They're not what it's not what it used to be. Think about the top teams that were in the
team in the playoff.
But I don't think I wouldn't go Georgia, the best team in the playoffs.
If you want to argue who's better, is it Oregon?
I mean, I would take number one team in the playoffs.
Sure. Their road's a lot harder than Georgia's too to get there.
I mean, because I don't think Georgia ain't like what they were in 21 and 22. Yeah, they still good, but that whole roster is completely different.
We'll get into the playoff argument in a second. Hold on. But the Heisman argument, yes, Genty had these great numbers, and he had better numbers than some of these other Heisman winners. But what you guys aren't looking at is who were they going against? Who was the Heisman front runner when Derrick Henry won? It was Derrick Henry the whole time. There was nobody else playing well enough to do that. Joe Burrow, he won the Heisman. No one was playing well enough to get close to him. So I think the argument with Genty is like, yes, he had great stats, but no one was going to touch Travis Hunter this year. Him playing both ways, being top 5 at both positions that he plays both ways. So it's hard to say, well, he should have won it because of X, Y, Z, because this person won it because of X, Y, Z. But you're not looking at who was around, who were the top 5 in those Heisman races.
I'm not gonna make an argument about, and this is just I'm not gonna make an argument about Derrick Henry win the Heisman. I think he should have, but you did make a statement saying there wasn't anybody playing as good as him, and his stats were right there with Dalvin Cook, Ezekiel Elliott, Christian McCaffrey. They were playing just as good as him. I think it was just, the bias thing. He was at Alabama, and they were in the national title scene.
No, 100%. But Christian McCaffrey not being in the Heisman scene, and and I remember, I'll never forget this stat because it was so crazy when I heard it. But it was like 81% of the Heisman voters already voted before Christian McCaffrey's big Pac-12 championship game where he had like 400 all-purpose yards. And I thought that was crazy to just already have your vote in. Like, you're not even waiting to see. And Derrick Henry had a bad SEC championship game. But again, back to Antonio's argument, you're playing in the SEC. So you're not going to fucking put up 150, 200, 150. You're going to have a fucking stinker
look in there. Who you just say, Derrick Henry?
Yep.
Yeah.
look at Leonard Fournette, bro. Leonard Fournette went on a run, and then he ran into Alabama. Alabama stopped him, and then the next week, Ole Miss made him look even worse, bro. Like
that was the Robert Nkemdiche year, right?
Yeah,
that
was bad for Leonard Fournette, bro. Like Alabama, that was when fucking what's his name ran down on kickoff and knocked the fuck out of Fournette. The linebacker, Reuben Foster, ran down and knocked the fuck out of Fournette on kickoff, dog.
Reuben Foster's gangster too,
bro. I'm just saying, Christian, it's. Bro, I get it. Genty's numbers, I'm never gonna sit on his numbers, bro. You can't take away from what he did. Boise got by. I don't know if they should have by, but they got by, bro. And he got him there, but Big Ten a little questionable because Penn State probably shouldn't be up there neither. But hey, it is what it is. Committee tied to the SEC winning them, dog. That's what it boils down to. If you don't believe me, at why we get rid of the BCS. Who won the last 11 out of the 12?
100%. So, Tonio, let's get into a little more controversial kind of stuff. Travis Hunter and his fiance, well, it really is fiance, not Travis Hunter, is getting a little bit of negative attention. I know Ocho and Unk had a lot to say about it. Tonio, you want to explain to the fans kind of what's going on and why this is kind of in the air?
Man. So basically, man, it's been a little hot topic, and even Christian ain't been. He been under a rock or under a car because he works at Toyota. Y'all need some Toyota. Get y'all reference points from Christian. Toyota sponsor us since we got one of y'all employees on the side.
You got a Toyota yet, Christian?
What about it?
Do you got one yet?
No, not one.
Keep going, Tony. I'm sorry.
Still pushing the Chevy.
You gonna get fired. Yo,
that's why I park in the back.
Christian's the one Chevy. It's just rock.
Loud ass Chevy, bunch of quiet ass Toyotas. Christian's just out there.
See, I ain't gonna make jokes about it because as soon as I do, it's gonna break down on me. So I'll be quiet.
You're right. I'm sorry.
But bro, so basically, Travis and his fiance been in the news, bro, because she done got caught in a bunch of clips over the last few weeks. It started after the blowout win when they beat the dog shit out of Oklahoma State, 52-0. Travis went in for a kiss, and fans interpreted her not giving him a kiss as her being ungrateful and all that stuff. And they said that she was mad that he was talking to the opposing team's cheerleaders. And then it just spiraled from there, Billy. It went from that to let's see, what was the next incident? What happened after that?
He posted something on live. He was on Instagram Live, I think, and he was telling everybody to get a life and they don't need to be talking about her and a bunch of other stuff. And he was like, I've been with her for 5 years, but he posted.
Nope, that's not what happened. After they seen that video, the video resurfaced of her saying, "Oh, he really wasn't my type." That's what sparked this uproar.
Oh,
the video of her and him, because they used to do back at Jackson State when they lived down in Jackson. They used to do videos, him and her. They used to do like little vlogs together. I think they still do vlogs together.
That's cute.
Yeah, for real, because they like 20. You know, young people shit.
Yeah.
They doing vlogs together and shit. And she was like, he really wasn't my type, all this. Didn't really go into detail why he wasn't a type. Boom, now he your type. So automatically people are gonna be like, oh, he got money now, type. So
yeah, whoops. Fuck Colin, man. You go, Antonio. I got you.
So yeah, she people start going in because it's the internet, dog. So that happened, and then boom, we fast forward to the Heisman, and he wins, right? Boom, he win the Heisman. She don't stand up immediately. because his mama don't stand up. Give her benefit of the doubt. His mama don't stand up, but Coach Prime, boom, tap the mama on the shoulder. She look over, boom, then she stand up. He hug her, boom. She look, she sit down. He hug his mama. Then he long hug Coach Prime. So she sit back down because she was. Well, I'll tell you about what she said and all that. But she loved long hug Coach Prime. Start crying. He get emotional. Then he hugs Shador, hug Wayne, hug his coach from high or his trainer. Go on stage, boom. Or he come back and hug her again, so she got to re-stand up. All right, Heisman over. Another clip come out of her saying, "What you want me to do? We gonna be here all day?" Of them because he got a photo signing, and it's like, oh shit, here we go again.
Yeah,
CJ. Like, yeah. Oh shit, here we go again. So now it's like a bunch of videos coming out, and now they just dragging her like boom, 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 and then this Adidas. He signed with Adidas, and yeah, so the Adidas signing sparked a bigger uproar because they was like, dog, Shador with Nike. I know Shador and Prime with Nike. I know they plug you for the Nike bag, way bigger bag. But somebody come in and was like, yeah, Nike wasn't gonna have her ass in that commercial because she was in the Adidas commercial with them, and they zoomed in, and on her finger is like a money sign, dog. And they was like, oh, that's the Raiders of the flag. She out to get you, bro. And that's where it took a turn for the worse, and the internet has been going in and in and in and in. So she made a 8-minute video explaining every situation. Explaining every situation.
That's bad.
Yeah, she made a video explaining every situation, dog. And it just got worse because they was like, bro, it ain't the you show. It's about Travis. You just need to, kind of because he got a lot of shit coming up that people gonna be like, can he control himself? Because he finna be a star. So now it's gonna get more starter. Like
take a page out of Savannah James's book. That's what you need.
Yeah, for sure. So it's been one thing after another. Then in the video, this is what made Uncle Shay get mad because she was like, so you go on here and you bash Travis, make his character look terrible because you say, oh yeah, he was cheating on his girlfriend. That's why he wasn't my type and shit. So now you just talking about this dude who America all love because he a good dude and all this shit. Now you shitting on his character and all of that. So you can look good? Nah, bro, take the L. Take the L. But nah, instead she had to go out there and clear her name, and everybody on the internet, from Bow Wow to Joe Budden to Uncle Shay to Famous Los to down there everybody, bro, telling Trav, hey man, you gotta watch yourself, man. But I just seen a tweet before because I was looking for the video because Trav responded with like, hey, if she a gold digger, I'm a gold digger too. Cause she did buy Trav a truck, the TRX. She bought him the TRX. That's an expensive truck, Billy.
That's a nice truck. Yeah,
it is a nice truck, Billy. She does have a degree, Billy. She not broke.
Yeah,
she's not gonna be making Trav type money, but she not broke.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a tricky situation with Trav, but I did see a tweet that said, shit, Trav ain't number 21. Let that explicit word get his heart broke like everybody else had to. And I was like, got a point. Got a point. Yeah. But he's dead set because they've been together for 5 years. He's dead set on as soon as they right before or right after the draft, get married, getting her pregnant, start a family, bro. So I don't know. What you think, Billy? From your perspective.
I seen a post where he came out and he was like, I don't know why these people are talking about my girlfriend and me and da-da-da-da. Y'all need to get a life. We've been together 5 years, da-da-da-da. And then I seen it on, I think it was Outkick or something like that, where they were like, look at this Instagram post where it was like, happy 1 year anniversary. And it was like, what happened to 5 years? Does that mean, were you guys on and off? She was talking about, too, in her 8-minute post, she was like, I drink myself to sleep sometimes because I can't deal with this and da-da-da-da. And it's like, that's another red flag. It's like, it only gets worse from here. Like the criticisms and all that stuff. Like you said, America loves him right now, but let him fucking, have a receiver blow by him one time, it's a wrap. He's going to get crushed. And like I said, if you take a page out of Miss Savannah James's book, her husband's getting crushed every day on the internet, left and right. Has she ever said, y'all need to stop doing this? Da-da-da-da. Nope. She just fucking goes with the life because she knows how good she has it, right? And LeBron James, he's never been in any type of controversy. He's never had to come out and defend her like Travis is already doing. Anytime you're doing these things in the first part of the relationship, it seems bad. And then let me get to the point where he's telling everybody to get a life. But you are people's lives. Like their lives are reporting on you, talking about you, making their money, making their living through talking about you and players like you. That's literally the whole point. You can't tell someone to get a life. It's not like it's just fucking people on the street are like, hey, Travis, leave her. No one gives a fuck. But it's the people that talk about sports every day. They got to look at Colin Cowherd, has to fill 3 hours every day of all sports topic. This is going to come up. Sorry, dude. That's what you're getting being the type of player that you are. Now, if you sucked, nobody would give a fuck. So maybe you should suck so you don't have to worry about it. But I'm sure that thought has crossed his mind, has it?
Probably not. Probably not, dog.
Christian, you got any kind of reaction to any of that, or what do you?
Yeah. I just hate the fact, get out of those people's business. Like, you don't know why this sprang up or that sprang up. I just never was a fan of getting in, which, like, I understand what you said. You know, you got to sports analysts and stuff. They got to fill time and talk about it. You know, that's their job. That's how they make a living. So whether they give a fuck or not, they got to address it. But you know, you don't know what the underlining is of why she did this. Maybe it's something that sprang up before in the relationship, and she, instead of her blowing up about it, oh, remember you did this, you did that. She's just like, you know, she kind of acted, you know, emotionally. And we got to remember, they're fucking young adults.
Yeah.
They're going to, you know, they can't control themselves on certain situations or understand, especially them two, how the media works. They're getting into it. They're learning. You know, if you just don't say nothing, maybe that might be the best way. Or the way they might look at it, should I defend her? Should I defend myself? Should I not say nothing? Should I say something? If I do say something, then I got to bring this up. So it's so crazy. You know, it's hard to know where to stand and what's really going on. Yeah, it might not be a good look, but we're all looking from the outside in. We don't know what really is going on and why they're acting the way they are. And, you know, we shouldn't be quick to jump to the conclusion, oh, she's just there for money. And, you know, you never know. You never know. So it's hard to look from the outside in.
That's a bad sign, right? You could say that without saying she's only in it for the money, but that's a bad sign. You know what I'm saying, right?
Right, for sure. And that's why I say, you know, her being young, maybe she's not thinking, oh, if I react this way, it's going to look this way. It's just, I'm emotional. This my guy. This how I'm feeling.
Let me defend him real quick. Okay. Yeah.
Right. You know,
even Phil did it to Tom Brady once. I mean, you know, you can't hang it up that much.
Right, true.
And to end it, Billy, I'm just with Christian, like, hey, bro, if I don't want nothing that bad to happen to Trevor, I don't want nothing bad to happen to no young athlete, but
of course,
bro, it's their business, bro. Bro got like Shannon said what he had to say, but then he said what the best thing you can. Bro got the best mentor who done went through some shit with a lot of women. Coach Prime, bro. Bro said that's his second father.
Oh shit. Oh, okay.
Well, I was going to say,
reverse kickoff return, and I thought they were about to take it to the house.
How Deion addressed his ex-wife, you know, when he was walking his sons to the to midfield, he didn't get no, let's talk about this or fake anything. I'm gonna send them off to you. I did what I needed to. I'm gonna go with my team.
But that's what, 60-year-old man, 50-year-old man,
right?
Deion got the fuck out of there.
You know, Travis, he what 20, 21?
Yeah,
let him figure it out. Figure it out.
You're right. All right, so let's talk about the Chargers last night. Coming back from being down with the Broncos, I ended up passing out in the third quarter. So brought the Chargers back on a comeback. Now, Antonio, you and I have been some Justin Herbert haters. Do you think that you and I are wrong now that he has the right coach?
No.
Well, expand on the no, man.
No, I just want to say no. He's still not top 5. I don't want to get into it. I don't have to expand on it, Billy. Bill, Christian, and Chris and Matt have said on this show for the last year, Justin Herbert is top 5. He's not. I don't have to expand on that, Billy. We've seen it. Tell me why. You expand on me telling me why he's a top 5 quarterback right now, Billy.
Well,
no.
The comeback win, right? It showed instead of the other way where the Jags came back on.
Hey,
him,
Billy,
so
Billy. Let me tell you who also is a comeback winner.
Huh.
Matter of fact, he's number 2 in the league in comebacks. That's Kirk Cousins.
Ooh, that's okay.
Is he top 5? Exactly.
I actually put Kirk Cousins in my top 5 2 years ago, if you remember.
Yeah, well, we're 2 years removed. So he's top 5 right now because he's still number 2 in combat.
He's benched, actually.
Exactly, and he's still number 2 on the bench.
Oh, number 2 on that.
Yeah,
yeah. Christian, what about you, man? I know you're a hardball guy.
Yeah, and I'm not even gonna be biased and say,
and then here's
just be on the wagon because of hardball. But
I'm not gonna be biased. It's like the most biased shit. Go ahead.
So my thing is, I've said before, Herbert's good. He just ain't got a good coach. He's got a good coach now, and look at his stats. They speak for themselves.
100%.
2 interceptions, and I want to say 17, 18 touchdowns. I mean, I don't know what else to say. You watch him, and you're not like, I don't see how you're not impressed.
Okay, so let's change the argument, Tonio, from
hey, Billy. So let's look at his stats. He's 13th in the league in yards.
So
that's not impressive.
No, but come on, Tony. That don't count.
Hold on. You said the stats, Christian. Let's look at the stats. So don't say nothing. Just take the numbers, right? Let's look. So you said let's not be in stats. Justin Herbert right now, 13th in yards, 18 touchdowns, right? That's 12. Not top 10. That's 12, right?
Okay.
3 interceptions. That's good, right?
Right.
No, he's tied for 57 in the league. So
talking about 57 what? He's ranked in what?
Is other quarterbacks that ain't threw more than 3 interceptions this year too, Chris?
No. He's 57.
Tony. But I'm assuming you don't understand.
Christian, but let me get to the best one. What do you think is QB? Yeah, I did. I fucked up. But let me get to the kicker. What's his QBR, Christian?
I don't know what it is.
Billy, you want to take a guess?
71. 50?
59.6. Get the fuck out of here, Christian.
Look, Chris. I mean, my bad. Tonio.
Don't call me Chris.
Man. Listen.
No, don't call me Chris when you said, look at his numbers.
Right, look at his 18 and 3 is not impressive. If you knew how Harbaugh plays, going back to San Francisco or San Diego, he runs the ball. So no, his quarterback's not going to lead the league in passing touchdowns and yards.
Yeah, Billy. I mean, Billy. Mr. Positive. Yeah, that's what you want to call me, Chris. Let me call you Mr.
Man,
Positive.
come on.
Hey, if you want,
if a team, we'll look up the stats of.
If my touchdowns are rollouts, play actions, that's 10 yards and in to my tight ends and shit, and I ain't throwing fucking deep bombs to everybody. My fucking touchdowns look good too, Christian. I don't got that much room for error because they think I'm gonna get in the red zone and run the fucking ball, but I'm not. Hey, roll out. This will be wide open because they think we're gonna run the ball right here. But no, we're not. We're gonna do a play action pass. It's gonna be wide open for you. But when we're 70 yards out and I need you to throw on 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 12 and something like that, well, you're gonna fucking suck. Your QBR is gonna be 59.6. Chris, stop it.
So instead of having a philosophy and a game plan, you just doing shit to look pretty. Hey, throw a 50-yard touchdown pass to whoever because that looks pretty instead of this rollout.
Listen, you're not listening to what I'm saying. When he has to throw for more than 10 yards to get us what we need, he ain't doing that well. The numbers show it. You say
And
look at the numbers.
who is he doing it to? They don't have the personnel to do it. So why do it?
Christian, now make up your mind. Make up your mind. Because what you just told me to do was look at the numbers. Now that I went and looked at the numbers and I analyzed what he was doing, you want me to look at the personnel.
No, I want you to look at the situation.
No, that's not what you said. Make up.
That's what I'm telling you.
Hold on, Antonio, I got you. So what about Lamar Jackson? All he does is rollouts and all these other things. And how much better is he than Justin Herbert? His team runs the ball.
Them are two. What? But okay, the personnel for one. The personnel for one is way different. You know that, Billy. You a Ravens fan.
Yeah,
and Lamar.
So
Jackson
you know the roster is better.
Lamar Jackson's number one receiver has been a tight end his whole career.
You give me Matt Hockey in Baltimore and Quentin Johnson.
And Justin Herbert played 2 years with Keenan Allen. Lamar has never had a Keenan Allen, Christian, ever.
Right. Okay. And Justin Herbert's never had a John Harbaugh. He had fucking I can't even remember his name last year.
That's good. Brandon Staley.
Again, the situation.
That's good.
You know it's good though. John Harbaugh or Don Staley ain't trying to make
see, that's how good of a coach he was. You called him John Staley.
No,
that's how good of a coach he was.
Whatever.
You called him John Staley.
Ain't trying to make him into a different quarterback like John Harbaugh trying to make Lamar Jackson every other game, Chris.
All right, John.
Billy, am I right? Don't Harbaugh try to make Lamar Jackson be somebody, a different game player every week?
You can say that.
No, I don't. No, Billy, tell the truth.
It takes milking, really, I think. But John needs to be like, hey, we're not doing that. You're exactly right. 100%.
So it's a toss up for both of them. But the argument, what we're saying is, what Billy's saying is, and what y'all been saying is Justin Herbert is a top 5 quarterback. What I need you to say, Christian, is he's not.
Yeah, you won't get that out of me. I said it before and after Harbaugh. I mean, before and during Harbaugh. He's a good quarterback.
What has he done?
What?
Okay, hold on.
What top 5 quarterback doesn't go to the playoffs, Christian?
Ooh.
Again, he had Staley as his coach.
Joe Burrow.
Well, Billy, he got to stay healthy to get there.
Oh, now we got an excuse for him.
So hold on.
Okay.
Christian, wait, Billy, because when Joe Burrow's healthy, he go to the Super Bowl. Yeah.
He's been healthy this year. They're not doing
shit. He's been in the league how many years, and he's been to the Super Bowl how many times? So when he's healthy, he goes to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So
he's been in the league 5 years, and he's been to a Super Bowl. That's still, Chris, you can't shit on that. However you want to spin it.
Right. Yeah, how many times been to the Super Bowl?
And once. Your guy gave up the biggest lead ever.
And I keep saying, okay. So coaches don't mean shit. Coaching staffs have nothing to do with how a player plays. Just go out and play.
Not for a top 5 quarterback.
So again, we're getting.
Well, that's where we'll disagree because you believe that and I don't. I don't think you can overcome any and everything.
Hey, so Matt Ryan, top 5 quarterback.
He don't play in
the league while he played. Yeah, you can say that.
Billy, shut up, bro. See,
he won
MVP. That's why you and Christian.
He won MVP. Don't you trying to spin it to defend your argument?
No,
he won MVP, but he ain't top 5. He won MVP and went to a Super Bowl, but he wasn't top 5 when he played.
Top 5 quarterbacks don't lose leads. Well, I guess they do.
No, that's crazy. Come on. I've seen Brady lose a game.
We're getting
leads.
The question, Antonio, I just went to you because you're a Herbert hater. That's why I went to you. I didn't know this was going to turn into a Justin Herbert conference. But is Jim not building a powerhouse in San Diego or Los Angeles?
No.
Next question. Yeah, absolutely. He's doing what he does everywhere he goes.
You can't ask.
Since you like stats, go look at the stats. Go look at the stats of every team's year, their record, the year before he got there, and look at it the year he was there. 3-13, San Fran end up going to the NFC title his first year?
And they lost on a buff putt.
Come on, look up some more stats.
Well, he got a coach.
I'm a Michigan fan, so I can tell you that on the back of my hand.
He got a coach better. You got to make his punt coach better.
Next question.
Punt. Trash.
Next question.
And hey, Christian, let's not act like he ain't lose to Ohio State 9 times in a row.
Yeah, definitely not 9 times in a row.
It was 7, I think.
And if that's the case, going off topic, let's see how many times.
We ain't talking about no other coach, but we talking about your coach. You said what program did he change?
What does that have to do with anything? Losing to a team. That's an argument for another day, because I can go in depth on that, but that's an argument for another day.
Okay, bro. Well, he's not building a powerhouse, Billy. Because they still not gonna
No. Cause what? Let's hear this. Cause what?
They're gonna get into the playoffs and flail out like they did when Justin Herbert went the first time.
Okay, so let's get into Josh Allen versus Lamar Jackson for an MVP conversation. I said I was going to call out Colin Cowherd. He said that Josh Allen is the best quarterback he has ever seen. After his, don't get me wrong, an impressive 3 touchdown rushing, 3 touchdown throwing performance. That was pretty good. I will give Josh Allen those flowers. Now, that is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Probably ever. That was so stupid. He's the best quarterback you've ever fucking seen. That's wild. A dude who's been in sports for 40 fucking years. Look, don't get me wrong. I know that I overhate Josh Allen. I know he's a decently talented quarterback. I know he's probably a top 5 quarterback in the NFL. That's silly. Now, if you look at these stats, Lamar Jackson has more passing yards, has more passing touchdowns, has less interceptions, has a higher quarterback rating, has more rushing yards. Now, where you can get me at is Josh Allen has 11 rushing touchdowns. Don't get me wrong, that's pretty impressive. But if you watch any Bills games, what do they do when they get to the 1 yard line? When they get to the
they run it with him 4 times.
They run with him 4 times to get him these stats, and we think it's like, oh, this is fucking crazy, blah, 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 blah. It's not. It's just they're going to fucking do that. Now, that's a great thing for the Bills' offensive line. That's who needs to be kind of praised. We got to stop praising Josh Allen because he does these quote-unquote incredible things, but at the same time, Lamar Jackson is doing it by far better. Josh Allen's completion percentage, 64.4%. Lamar Jackson, 68.1%. On a completely different level. Lamar Jackson is so far, if you want to argue maybe even a Jared Goff in this MVP race, sure. But don't give me fucking Josh Allen because he runs the ball 5 times in the goddamn red zone and gets a touchdown. That is just fucking crazy. Now, Christian, I'll go to you because I know you're also a Josh Allen fan. Are you going to say maybe he has an argument or what? Because I'm saying Lamar is just such an MVP. It's not even close.
Oh, yeah. I want to say, he definitely has an argument. And I might just say right now, go ahead, give it to him. But I'm not ruling out Lamar Jackson. Jackson and Allen are right there. But I would just, again, go ahead
and give it to who?
Allen.
Why? Why?
And that's what I was about to say. Just based off of what he has to work with on offense.
I gotta get you back to Detroit, bro. Punta did you bad, bro.
Look, but Allen got a better. Not Allen.
Punta did you quite bad, quite. If you can
man, I wish I could have sworn Billy asked me, what did I think about it? That's why I thought he asked me that. I might be tripping.
I did,
but I thought he asked me. But I was just gonna say, I think they're neck and neck right there. I think I'll probably give to Allen if it was MVP, if the MVP was given out today. But I think the only edge he got is, he's playing with less. At least I believe so. Offensively, he's playing with less.
I'll take that argument, kind of.
That's really all I got. I mean, they're neck and neck. You can't. They about, if you want to go with Allen, you go with Allen. Go with Jackson. You got an argument both ways.
But I think that's an argument too in itself, and we've talked about it for the NBA, especially is MVP fatigue where you're like, oh, I'm tired of voting for this guy, and it's like that doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with anything. But at the same time, you can't look at Lamar's numbers and be like, the guy who won the MVP last year, who's doing by far better numbers now. He might actually break the 4,000-yard passing thing, but that's been one of Lamar's kryptonites, is not being able to get that many passing yards, and that's what we're seeing now. I think it just shows you the growth in the quarterback rating. His passer rating is 120. That's fucking bonkers. That is crazy. 120. He's on. I think if he just maintains this, he's going to be Aaron Rodgers' best passer rating of all time. Tonio, do you even want to give this any time of day, or are you just going to skip this topic?
No, I'm gonna go on it because I think it's a landslide in the Darkies slide. I know
The Darkies.
Yeah,
Let's
the
talk about
people
Lamar,
you don't.
'cause he's black.
Yeah, the people that you don't fuck with too much. I know.
What you calling them darkies? No, I don't fuck with darkies, but teacher though.
You don't fuck with black people no more, bro. I gotta get you out of fucking punk.
The fact you just called us darkies, I don't like it.
You don't
Go
say
ahead.
Yeah, I don't know why. Well, I told you why, Billy, last week. They're trying to find somebody to replace sorry ass, give it away to Aaron Rodgers every year. And they voted on Aaron Rodgers because they're gonna find a way to get Pat Mahomes to the Super Bowl or at least the AFC Championship every year. 28 interceptions called back or reversed. So they're gonna get him to the Super Bowl every year.
Eli won 2 Super Bowls throwing a lot of interceptions.
I know.
Like a lot of interceptions, like a fucking lot.
Yeah, I just think
giving that thing away.
I think it's kind of crazy that we even talking about this, bro. Like you said,
no flag. Oh, there it
was
Sorry.
a flag.
Yeah,
like you said, bro. Josh Allen, they just put the ball in Buddy's hands instead of James Cook a lot. He got 91 carries. It's crazy. It's kind of fucking crazy. At least Derrick Henry gets some carries. Goddamn it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't know why the Lamar hate to do it with your tight ends probably being your best wide receivers. It's crazy as fuck.
Yep.
I was trying to see who led the league in drops this year.
It's not the Ravens. We're not that bad yet this year.
You sure?
I promise it's not the Ravens.
Maybe.
Oh, I thought you had the numbers. I thought they were.
I don't. I usually use Pizza Man for that, but he ain't here. So yeah. Shout out to Chris.
That was really a late hit. Come on.
I just
what about
actually I do want to respect Jared Goff. Jared Goff is having an amazing year. I don't care about that loss to the Bills for real, because that's what made that loss made the Lions even more scary to me, because they were getting wiped at first, and they just keep showing you like I still think Dan still got to find some questions within himself on how risky do you want to be, because hey, if we don't do that onside that early, it still might, but you do it and you see that shit, because hey, bro, let's do it, bro. We just done lost 2 games, dog. Fuck it. You take that.
Yeah.
Now you see what we can't do and what we can do, and you still make it close. And yeah, bro, I like it. I fighting back like that. But Billy, Zay Flowers does have a lot of drops, dog. So
I don't think he's number 1. That's all I was saying is I don't think.
No, he number 8. He number 8.
Okay, yeah.
But being y'all main guy and being number 8 in the league, and then that's kind of crazy. No, I lied. He number 18. So that ain't bad.
See?
Yeah, he number 18.
Okay, here, let's because we got 3 more topics to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you got a dark horse, Tonio, for the college football playoffs? Now, we said Georgia's the best team in the college football playoff. I think that's kind of everybody's pick. Does the dark horse count as Oregon? Or
nah, because they number one. They number one. You can't be dark and number one, bro.
You can absolutely be dark and be number one, 100%. You're number one in my heart, Tony.
I appreciate that, bro.
Damn, what am I?
Christian, you're probably top 6.
Bro don't even come around. We ain't got a lot of him.
But I check on Billy weekly. I send him messages. Hey, how you doing? You all right? You all right?
That's true. He does do that. Hey, man, I ain't got to 50 yet.
That's good. Go ahead.
If I had to pick somebody, I want to see, ironically, bro, I think I would want to see Texas just go again, just to play Georgia again. I would watch that 3 times.
Look, I'm a known Texas hater. Oh, are they going for it on 4th? I'm a known Texas hater, and I'm not scared to say it. They didn't get it. And I'll keep saying it. This Texas team, they haven't played anybody.
They haven't. Georgia's offense is ass with
Carson Beck.
But if they start Sutton, they might beat the shit out of some people in the playoffs, Billy. And their first test would be Boise. Wait, would it be?
No, it would be, I think, Notre Dame or Indiana.
Yeah, see, I'm starting him. Like, I'm starting him off rip just to give. I'll be like, if I'm Curry, I'm like, yeah, Carson's still a little banged up. Let me try this dude out. I don't think he's gonna be fucking
ready. I don't think he's gonna when he had to come in after Gunnar Stockton took that hit, he was running, dude. His arm, he couldn't pick his arm up. I think he's done, man. But your dark horse is gonna be who again?
But I think Texas, just to get back to the championship game against Georgia, because of how if Carson Beck makes it, let's just say Carson Beck don't play into the Natty. Well, they're gonna start him in the Natty, bro, because it's the Natty. And then, yeah.
You don't think it's a Jalen Hurts Tua situation?
I don't know. I don't know if Kirby wants to prove himself to be. Maybe he think he better than Nick already. He can't think that. He can't think that, but he want people to think he think that. So sure. maybe try that shit and put him back in. And then it's a defensive game, because I'll tell you one thing: Texas's defense is gonna be the top 2 defense in there behind Georgia's. It's got that defense or their defense. No,
technically Indiana's is.
What's the score right now?
I'm with you. I'm just throwing it out there for the playoffs.
Yeah, I'm talking about the eye test. The eye test is gonna be Texas. So yeah, Texas.
You use the eye test for this, but not for Justin Herbert.
Yeah, I used the eye test with Justin Herbert. I told you, if I got to do a play action pass after J.K. Dobbins done ran the ball 40 times, then yeah.
Okay, so it's
you
Texas
didn't ask
for
Christian.
You.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
So it's Texas for you, Tony. Christian, do you have a dark horse in this playoff?
I really don't.
You think it's gonna go chalk everywhere?
Pretty much for the most part. Maybe an upset or 2, but as far as really making some noise, I'm not banking on anything. Maybe Clemson, SMU. No. Yeah, I'm not confident in that, but if it happened, I wouldn't be super surprised. But
I kind of want SMU to beat the hell out of Penn State.
Yeah.
I just do. I don't know. It ain't nothing against James Franklin. I just hate y'all got so many teams in the playoffs.
So you want the Big Ten out of there quick.
So it's hate for the Big Ten.
It ain't just that, bro. Like, I respect Ohio State, and I don't even respect Ohio State, because y'all didn't have a good year and y'all beat their ass. And then y'all beat their ass after the game. And then they proposed a law because y'all beat their ass, a flag.
So real quick, let me get some clarification on that. I found out it was a politician that said that.
Yeah, but they reposted that shit. So the
Buckeyes did not.
It don't matter. It
As a
don't matter.
Michigan fan, and I cannot stand Ohio State. I do respect them. I respect them, but I can't stand them.
I understand that.
You would never hear me say no shit like that for maroon motherfuckers. I piss on every bulldog I see. Every one of them.
Oh no, I'll piss on I'll piss on the Ohio State fan if I see them, but I respect them though.
So I don't respect them. But I don't know. The loss, and that's where they gotta tweak it at, bro. Because if you lose this late in the season, I think they gotta knock you down a peg. I get where it is, but if you lose this late, especially a rivalry game like that, yeah, it kind of gotta put you somewhere. Then the Penn State one, like I get it, they lost, but Penn State ain't as good as
Ohio State.
I don't know. They got a chance to prove it.
Yeah, they do.
We'll see. We'll see.
I like that you guys were talking a lot about Ohio State. I think that's the dark horse. I think they get past it if they get past a really good Tennessee team.
It's quarterback ass though.
That'll piss me off.
The receivers are so good, it covers that up, dude. Those receivers are so good.
For us to beat them and then they go and win the national title, that'll piss me off.
So,
check this out, Billy. Check this out, Billy. This is why I don't think that they got a chance, though. Their receivers were really good, and they had a way better quarterback when they almost beat Georgia. They don't have a way better quarterback now with really good receivers.
Oh,
and
true.
They're going up like good defense, I don't think. And what's the name? Judkins ain't even got 1,000 yards. Henderson, I don't think Henderson got 1,000 yards. They don't look good.
No,
they don't.
But I just the talent on both sides of the ball. To me, getting past Tennessee is a bigger win than I think we're thinking about. I think that's
gonna be a big win if they do. I think you're underestimating Tennessee though.
Not at all. I think Tennessee is probably going to win, but I'm saying if I'm picking dark horses, and let me raise you this: Ryan Day against any team other than Michigan has only lost 3 games in 7 years or 7.
It's been a lot of years.
6.
I still think he get fired. I think Chip Kelly is that coach coming up.
Nah, because Chip Kelly him calling them running plays against one of the best defensive lines in the country was fucking stupid. You can't make that guy your head coach.
I think it was a sabotage. You just come up and think you say, hey, Ryan told me to call it. I say, hey, man, I think we need to go to the outside. We got the best wide receivers. And their cornerback will hurt. Hey, Billy. Hey, man. The fans already hate fucking Ryan Day, bro. Like, if Chip get somebody elite, yeah, Ryan made me call those rushing plays. Yeah. We got in the comments?
Nope. This live show, everybody's probably on holiday, fucking not trying to fuck around. They're probably watching the game, not scrolling on their phones. Indiana can't get shit going. But so let's go to our NFL dark horse. Christian, you got one?
I think who we were kind of talking about earlier. If the Chargers can get in, I got the Chargers. I'm not saying, Super Bowl or anything, but I think they can make some noise, pull off an upset here or there, and kind of get on a run. Other than them, I really can't think of. Would you consider Pittsburgh, or because they're already up there, top of the league?
I'd take in Pittsburgh as a dark horse because I'm very.
Yeah, I think Pittsburgh might be able to just, with that defense and the offense just being complimentary, put some points on the board. Now, I ain't saying you got to outscore anybody, but 24 points a game, that might be. Yeah, that's all you need for them. But I think if the Chargers can get in, I think the Chargers will make some noise.
Nope, I'm with you 100%. I totally get that pick, but my dark horse, I think, and we're not doing AFC, NFC, we're doing total dark horse. I still think if the Rams find a way to get in there, and if they're decently healthy, I think the Rams can take it to the NFC title game. They'll probably lose to Philly, but that's where I'm taking it.
I like that. I like it.
All right. Antonio looks so frozen. I think.
I ain't,
okay.
I ain't, bro.
Dude, you were sitting in that position for a fucking hot minute. Look at that punt. What a beautiful punt. Damn.
My dark horse, Billy, is your Baltimore Ravens.
Ugh. I don't like to hear it.
I just think because with all this MVP talk, everybody done wrote them off as being legit contenders to win the Super Bowl, dog. I just need Harbaugh to get his shit together, bro. That's it.
Me too,
bro.
buddy. Me too. But okay, that was. I didn't know if you were gonna go more or not.
No, that was it, bro. I already went on my tangent about how he sabotages Lamar, and that makes Christian think that. Make Christian think that that dude in Buffalo who ain't the greatest is the greatest.
So we got 2 topics left. We're going to talk about Aaron Rodgers getting destroyed by Ryan Clark. You got the video, Antonio?
I do, bro. This is great.
Pull it up.
People knew it was me. Wanted to make sure all your people knew it was me. Here is why I called Aaron Rodgers, or why I called you a hypocrite. Because you're actually on ESPN talking about my fellow colleagues and the people I work with, saying that now, because they are former players and weren't as great as players of you as you were, you feel like, or they feel like they're the stars. And that's not it. TV has changed. It's more about opinion and the informed opinion of people who have played the game. What's hypocritical about what you said is you said it while on TV with Pat McAfee, who has done an amazing job with his platform. And even though he was an all-pro punter, he's now extremely famous and more well-known for what he does in his post-career. Even more hypocritical of you is that you're sitting across from 3 people who have never played the game. And they are also entitled to talk about football in a very informed way, because if we've learned anything from Mina Kimes, you don't actually have to step on the field to be excellent at the job of analyzing football. And I spoke to that hypocrisy because you were getting paid to do that, which Pat said you deserve to. And that is why you received the money that you did, at least initially, because of what you brought to his platform. Now, let me be clear, because I know you want us to list these things. My name is Ryan Clark. Played 13 years in the NFL, been to 2 Super Bowls. I have as many rings as you do. I was the captain of 2 separate football teams. I'm also an Emmy winner. I'm also the co-host, owner, and partner of an Emmy-nominated podcast called The Pivot. Now, I know something else you were very interested in was my vaccination status. And yes, I'm vaxxed because I have no spleen, I have no gallbladder, because of playing in Denver and being willing to go back, honestly, and play again. Because I've been in those locker rooms, and I've talked to people that have been in the locker rooms with you. I have the stories. I have all the things that they said that informed my opinion of who you are. And as far as your vaccination status, so you can stop trying to trick people into thinking that we want to talk about that above the stink of your film, I've never heard it one more time after your incident. And the only reason we spoke about it then was because based on your vaccination status, it was going to determine how long you were out. And also, people didn't care that you weren't vaccinated. They cared that you were slimy about it. They cared that you were deceitful about it. And they cared that you had this air of arrogance when answering the questions about it. And you've kind of only been the only person that's talked about it since. But let me be very, very clear. My job is to analyze you. You've decided to analyze me. And in analyzing you, what I know is your QBR is 21st. I also know that you're the quarterback of a 4-10 team who has to win the last 3 games of the season to even be equal to what last year's team was without you. Now, I get it. you get on the show and you talk about my brooch and you curse and all this tough talk. I just need you to know, don't none of that scare me. I'm gonna do my job the way I'm supposed to do it. I feel no way about not being able to talk about what the film says because of what my career was. And if you continue to be arrogant or smug or hypocritical and it pertains to my job, I'm gonna do it. And I want to remind you again, I'm Ryan Clark. 13 years, Emmy winner, host of an Emmy-nominated podcast. And speaking of that jealousy and guest stuff, The Rock, Kevin Hart, Mike Tomlin, Devontae Adams, Joe Burrow, Shaq, just to name a few. No money, just relationships, conversations, and respect. It's what I tried to give you. And we'll keep it that way as long as you want it like that. Appreciate you.
Boom.
Yeah.
Mic drop on your whole ass. What a well-articulated diss. Fuck Aaron Rodgers. First of all, you know how I felt about him.
Yep.
2 undeserving MVPs, in my opinion. Just gave him away. Maybe one. Maybe that last one that Jalen Hurts probably should have won. Not Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts or Derrick Henry?
No, that might have been Derrick Henry year.
Yeah, Derrick Henry. Who won it when Jalen Hurts was supposed to win?
Mahomes.
Yeah. Yeah, so Derrick Henry. Bro, he literally didn't really say anything but the truth, Billy. I know you probably gonna argue it, but it was the truth, and I want to see how you argue it because Pat Mahomes, fuck Pat Mahomes too, and the Mahomes family, except for his dad. Shout out to that guy. He's probably drunk somewhere right now. I just attacking the media members while being on the show with more media members, giving opinions just how they're giving while you're getting paid and saying that they just give their opinions is crazy as fuck. What the fuck is wrong with Aaron Rodgers? While sucking, by the way. Like, that's the craziest thing. Because all they was doing was calling you out for being ass. Like, yeah, bro, you're ass. It's okay, bro. Like, retire. You don't look good, buddy. Ain't nothing. People get ass, bro. You're not Tom Brady. You were never Tom Brady. That MVP that they gave you, you shouldn't have got. But yeah, it's bad. You said what now?
So Cameron McGee. So this man sat down to read a letter for an opinion.
Yeah, shout out to my dog Cam, big Packers fan. Cam's a fucking loser. It's my dog though, and I love it. But yeah, fuck Aaron Rodgers, fuck Brett Favre and his Wrangler jeans, fuck every Packer except for Donald Driver because he's from Mississippi.
Did he go to Mississippi State?
Oh nah, he went to Cam. Where Donald went to? I don't know where he went to. I know he went
to some small school.
I think he went to Mississippi Valley or some shit like that. He went
okay.
Yeah, he went somewhere. But no, Cam, my dog, and my dog, he a big Packer fan. But Cam, you know the truth when you see it, bro. Cam is top 5 troller in my friend group, maybe number 3. But I don't give a damn. Cam know what's up. He know Ryan Clark was telling the truth. Aaron Rodgers just literally said the same shit. He said the same. He said Ryan Clark said the reverse of what Aaron Rodgers said, bro. But he said it in the truth. But Aaron Rodgers look like ass. That's the truth about the matter. He 4-10, bro. You Aaron Rodgers. You had the Jets. That defense was looking good, but you won't give them nothing on offense to get them off the fucking field. So they suck now. They suck. You got Robert Saleh just over here laughing his ass off, like laughing, like y'all got me the fuck out of here just to be worse. Like, sure, get me out of here to be 4-10, dog. And they probably end the season at 4 and fucking 4 or 13.
So I love what Ryan Clark did, and it kind of goes back to the media and get a life and da-da-da-da. It's like buddy, you're on a show with Pat McAfee, who he does it the best. That's probably the best sports show on television. He has 4 dudes on that panel who've never played anything past. I don't even think 2 of them have played high school football. And yet, because that's your friends and you're going to take an easy route, like he's not going to go on even a Colin Cowherd show. He's not going to go on First Take to talk about things. He's not going to go to these places because he knows he sucks. So he's just going to take there. And don't get me wrong, great player. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, one of the best throwers of the football we've ever seen in a longevity. But when someone's just talking about that you suck and you're saying they're just trying to stay relevant, they're on TV every day. Ryan Clark is on TV every day. He's on his podcast. I don't know how often his podcast is, but he's on my Instagram feed all the time. Like, I don't think Ryan Clark needs anything to stay relevant, quote unquote, to quote Mr. Rogers. But at the same time, Bubba, that's their job. Like, I don't understand why we don't understand the media does have a job. And it's your fault why the media has a job is because you go on Pat McAfee's show knowing everyone's going to tune in because it's on the media and they want to listen to what you have to say. But it's just crazy that, like you said, you suck right now. Why don't you just say, yeah, I got to play better. I got to do this. And next year we'll get it together or something, instead of, well, the media just gives opinions. What are they supposed to give? They're giving facts also, but you just want to say that's just opinions, right? But Jets been ass, will be ass. He's sold 3 years, QB. Talking about his A-Rod. That's right, Cam. That's right. But Christian, let's get to you. How did you feel about that clip?
He stated nothing but facts. Honesty. He kept it professional, which I like. You know, he didn't go crazy, say anything out of the way. He just said,
I'm gonna report Cam. My fault. Go ahead, Chris.
I was just saying he just stated facts, kept professional, and went to statistics. You know, and that's where it really all falls down to. So I didn't see nothing wrong with what Clark said. Let's see what Roger comes back with and how he retaliates.
Mr. President, Cam is a truck driver and he be putting illegals in the back of his truck. Bow. Yeah, Cam. Hope you get pulled over. Hope you get pulled.
That's what that man's like.
We got to take that out. We got to X that. I mean, not X that. We got to take that out the clip.
It's live. We can't.
Yeah, you can't take it out. It's out there. Cam, yep. Hell yeah. M dot on your ass. But Cam not wrong. Jets have been ass, but that defense wasn't ass. The offensive coordinator been ass. Let's say that. Offensive coordinator's ass. But he didn't get fired, Cam. Robert Saleh had that defense fired.
They got rid of the wrong coach.
They did. That's what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Aaron Rodgers lobbied for the wrong coach to get ridden of, though, right? He lobbied for that.
Well, remember, we talked about it too when it happened that Indiana they don't have it. But with that, it's like you need a quarterback to win. So your defense can be great, but you need to go get a quarterback. And then when your GM is on Aaron Rodgers, as a coach, do you sit there and you're like, no, we need a young guy. We need someone to fucking do it right or whatever. Like you'll probably get vetoed. And the Jets are just a shitty organization, like Cam said. They're ass. They're going to be ass until they're not. But let's get into the last topic, Tonio. This is my favorite topic of the week. I've been waiting. Well, now it's only been 2 days and 1 day. Michael Vick is going to take the head coaching job at Norfolk State. Is it Norfolk or is it Norfolk? Real quick, so I can get it right.
These people up here say Norfolk.
Norfolk.
Norfolk. They say it's weird, but it's weird. It's Norfolk, bro.
It's fucking Gulfport.
Yeah, that's how they say it, bro. It's Gulfport. But it's Norfolk, bro. We gonna say Norfolk.
Okay, so at Norfolk State, how exciting is
this? For me, shit, seeing as how I'm stationed up here right now, it's exciting as fuck. I mean, it's HBCU, bro. So that shit was already jumping up here. Allen Iverson then was already going to this shit, so it was jumping already. But now, bro, like it's just you already been seeing all these people tap in, bro. You seen Dion do it, but Eddie George did it. You seen Ed Reed do it. So now you finna see
Ed Reed tried to do it.
Or tried to do it.
God forbid you call out what the fuck's going on.
Yeah. But Michael Vick doing it right here in the 7 cities. Like I said, he from right across the water. 757 right across the water, Newport News, probably like 15 minutes right across the water, bro. So now he finna recruit all these boys right here from home. And like I told you, they got this school up in Maury High. They got Phoebus. They got all.
And Virginia always had talent.
They always had talent, bro. Like always had talent. So they all finna go to HBCUs. Travis started a little movement right there with that. So now, like I was telling them boys at work, bro, you finna see Lamar Jackson coming out of Norfolk State and shit. Because what athletic quarterback wouldn't want to go get like coached by the athletic quarterback? Like what quarterback wouldn't want to go to that, bro? Now only thing is like the NIL thing, dog. Like, does Norfolk State have that type of bread? That's the only thing about compete. What comments you read now?
Well, so Cam said 35, 32, 55, 28 touchdowns, 8 interceptions is a bad year. Y'all got to stop it. What's his quarterback rating, Cam? Yes, I just said he's one of the best throwers of the ball of all time, so he's not going to throw a lot of interceptions. But he's not getting it done. That's the thing. He's not getting it done. It's not on the defense. The defense is number 11 in the league. Even with the number 11 defense, you don't have fucking 10 losses.
Bro, I told you, Cam gonna go back and forth with you. That's
okay, but I'm so excited for this Michael Vick thing. I haven't told Bray. I was like, yeah, Norfolk might not be a bad option. So
you can't live in Norfolk, though, man.
I'm not going to live in Norfolk. That's where I'm going to be stationed. That I'm just saying. We'll live in probably like Chesapeake or something like Lily White neighborhood or something. Yeah. I've done some research. I know where to
go. Okay. I was just in Norfolk. Hell no.
She showed me a house in Newport News, and I was like, no.
That's funny.
Hey, so bro, you gotta kill that stigmatism, bro. You got to, bro. Newport News is not as bad as Norfolk, dog. Norfolk is
Tonio.
You seen The Wire, dog?
Yes.
Norfolk ain't The Wire, but it is Baltimore, but Norfolk look like Baltimore a little bit.
It's like Baltimore White.
Yeah, bro. No, Hey, bro, because it's like this, bro. So you got the Lily White people on this side of the road.
Okay.
Then them houses they were putting the bodies at, they on the other side of the road. So
can Brandon make it in Newport News? That was the question I was asking, Tonio.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Newport News, bro, there's certain areas in Newport News. My uncle was taking me through Newport News, bro, and I was speed and bro. Literally, like, you better slow the fuck down right now. We won't get out of jail for a couple of weeks. And I was like, God damn. Bro, and a police, soon as he said that shit, bro, it was like he knew the police was finna pop up, and they did. Bro was like, hey, you better come through here and go 5 miles below the speed limit. He started whispering. I was like, what the fuck are you whispering for like they can hear us? So there's a part of Newport News that's safe as fuck. So Newport News is not what people make it. Now Mercury Boulevard.
When I go on a deployment, I just need you to hang out with Bray and the kids and just have you around. That's what.
For sure, I got you. But for sure, you wouldn't live on that side of the water. No way. It's the cheaper side for sure. But you wouldn't live on that side. I see you staying in Suffolk. It's the country. That's where you get the houses and the land, and ain't no trouble. Yeah.
Well, I just don't want to be. Also, if I'm in Norfolk, I don't want to be fucking. Because you're already going 2 hours to get onto base.
Yeah, that shit's ass. That shit is ass.
If I go to the gym in the morning though, like let's say at 4 a.m. What's the traffic like? It's all right.
Yeah, 4 a.m. Ain't nobody. That's where it's just getting started. That's when the people that's trying to be at work on time is on the road.
Okay. Okay, hold on. So now we're kind of getting off because now this show is going to run a little later. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was more of a personal part of the show. We haven't done that in a long time.
No.
But what else do you think Mike Vick brings? Obviously the Madden and the Michael Vick experience. Like, I don't think people understand how big of a star Michael Vick was because of the dogfighting thing. It's such a big deal. But I don't think people get Mike Vick led the league in jersey sales for 6 years in a row. That is fucking crazy.
Michael Vick does the same thing that Deion did to Jackson State or Norfolk State. Like, no, he will.
Oh, okay, you're saying he will.
He does it at a bigger magnitude because these people actually like him because he's from here. And he came right back.
That was my argument today also. Yeah, I'm with you.
He's from here. But he'll bring more people. Like, the opposing teams will be like, damn, we're going to play Mike Vick today. Like you said, the Madden experience, all his ties, ESPN will be here now.
Yep.
College Game Day will come here now. Like, it's a lot more stuff. ODU will try to get to play them now because ODU's right there down the street. It's like a lot of stuff that'll happen. ODU will definitely try to collab way more with them.
But do you think this is another stepping stone though? Like Eddie George hasn't thought about going D1, not D1, excuse me, to the actual not FCS, but D1 non-FCS.
Yeah, but think about it, bro. Eddie George right there at Tennessee State. Memphis just waiting. I know they just waiting to try to poach him, and that's the same for that's the same for ODU, bro. Like Michael Vick, foot in the door. Hey, well, he just boosted up Norfolk State. Well, let's not take him out of the area, but let's just give him more money because ODU's basketball team is pretty good. ODU's football team ain't ass. They just ain't.
They beat Virginia Tech 2 times.
That's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
We got more money
in Division I. They beat
exactly. We got more money. We can get more NIL. They got more boosters. We got Michael Vick now, so
See, but I was gonna say I think that's where it's tricky because you had said Eddie George, Memphis waiting to pick him out. They don't need that. They already got their foundation set. They need like an actual coach. So I think when I go to Mike Vick, I want to know, you're bringing that exposure, and that's great. Now let's get to the X's and O's. How do you fill out your staff? Can you really, coach a football team?
So
and that's why I feel like
something pretty good. So he said, no, they'll never let the dogfighting stuff go. And I think that's kind of true in a sense, Cam. But then he said he's not people friendly like Deion, and that's what sells. I think it's more or less he's not as boastful as Deion.
Who said that?
Cam. I don't think
I love Cam, bro. Because Cam be brain. Sometimes he say some dumbass shit, but then he'll say some shit that make you want to talk. He right. Cam right. Fuck, I hate to say it. Billy, I love you. Cam, white people will never let the dog fighting shit go. Black people already let the shit go because we still fighting dogs. I hate to say it, but Cam, you words Cam, the word that I can say to you and Christian that I say to Billy off camera, we still fight dog. Like I know people still fighting dog. For PETA reasons, I can't say that. But
no. So again, it comes down to culture. I had a really good buddy of mine, UT1 Bell. Were you with Bell?
Yeah, I know Bell, but don't be just putting him out here, Billy. PETA don't go find him.
No, they're not. He's good. He's long gone. But here's the thing. And culturally, especially in a place like South Florida, I guess it goes up to Virginia. But he was saying in South Florida that dogfighting is a real thing. And we had an LT who was very like, no, there's no way that happens. And he's like, no, that is. And the way you look at it, if you look at dogfighting as a thing, it's not that big a deal because you've seen it 100 times, right? And right. You get somebody who's never understood dogfighting. They're like, well, this is so wrong. But yet in Mexico, you have cockfighting. You have all these other animals. In Spain, you have the run of the bulls. That's treating animals like shit. And then it's just because we're in America, if you go to Asian countries, they eat dogs. And again, you could say, well, it's blah, blah, blah. No, they eat dogs in Asian countries. That's a fact. But us in America, we don't understand it. If you go to India, they don't eat cows. We don't understand that either. Because they view cows like we would view a dog.
Well, see, Billy, let's go to deployment, Billy. Let's go back to Guam. What do they fight on Guam, dog? Prevalently.
Oh, I haven't seen any
chickens, dog. Like,
yeah.
if my barber Kent, shout out to Kent from Guam, dog. Like, he was like, bro, I'm making $3,000 a fight off fighting chickens, bro. You mean to tell me the shit that I fry, they fighting and they making $3,000 off of, and I'm supposed to be mad at them?
How many chicken wings do we eat out there?
Dog, how many did we grill, bro? We was grilling. So I get it, and Cam, you not wrong. But I just like I said, going to a
Cam says he can't say
HBCU.
stuff like that. Trying to be governor one day.
Hey, and I'm trying to be the vice governor.
There you
go. For sure.
Cam, you got my vote on that.
Yeah, for sure. But I let be for real, Cam. Historically black, so they understand, bro. Especially in Virginia, these people. These is people, bro. And I just he done been on ESPN since then. He done been on NFL Network since then. Is he gonna get pushed back? Yeah, for sure. Will we ever see him at a big blue blood like Alabama or Georgia or something like that? Shit, no. But ODU, somebody fresh in the game, somebody tucked off in the cut right next to Norfolk State, maybe so. Now here's where it gets tricky though, Cam. It's his success. If he too successful, then that's when they'll come out the woodworks and be like, yeah, we got to shut this, you know what, back down for sure. You know, that's where it gets tricky at. And then that's where you're correct again. Shout out to my dog Cam for watching this. I've been waiting.
I will say, a lot of it does have to do with skin color. And I was arguing with some people at work. No coaching experience, wild to give a guy a job. You could say, okay, so Cam said it's a money thing. There's no coaching experience. Why give a guy a job? Just because you can play don't mean you can coach it. That's true, but him breaking down film with Andy Reid, understanding he didn't watch film his whole time in Atlanta. Andy Reid is the one who taught him how to watch film and deal with him every day. So I think that's something to be said. Learning coaching from some of these dudes. Dion also was only a defensive backs coach in high school for 1 year and then took the Jackson State head job. So you could say, well, he had a year, but what's that? What was that 1 year? Now, I do want to get back to the race issue because I do think him fighting dogs culturally, I think to the black community isn't as big of a deal as it is to the white community. Now, when he went to Pittsburgh, I don't know if you guys remember when he was in Pittsburgh, they were like, hey, Mike, this is what a real quarterback looks like. Literally, while Ben was defending rape charges, saying that Big Ben is a real quarterback and you're not because he doesn't fight dogs and you rape women. So what's the worst crime? And I think that the black versus white issue in this is a little bigger than I think the main media. We're obviously talking about it on a podcast right now, but I think the main media is going to stay away from and not talk about of how big of a deal was the quote unquote dog fighting. Which again, Tony and I have talked. Why did your cousin not take the rap? I've never understood that.
And that's me and Cam been talking about this all week, dog. You got certain homeboys that, and we talk about it on the side because we got homeboys that we homeboy with, but you got certain homeboys that you got to know that they really just like that. You got certain homeboys that ain't like that. And some of them family, they just ain't like that. At the end of the day, and I'm gonna keep saying it, Billy. If I knew you was gonna use my dog, one of my closest friends, I consider you family, bro. And I know you finna get in trouble, but I knew you were gonna take care of me. It was me. Shit. I did it. Billy ain't know. I put in his name. He white, his credit better than mine. I did it, bro. That was him with me, bro. When I get out, I'm gonna be just like Buddy from fucking I'm gonna be just like he wasn't Day. What was his name from All About the Benjamins, bro? When he said put him on the front of the fucking Bentley, goddamn it. He
Reggie Wright. Reggie Wright.
Yeah, Reggie Wright. I'm gonna be just like Reggie, bro. Hey, them shit's too big to go in your ear.
Nigga, man.
Yeah. He took Gina. Gina, bro. I'm gonna be just like Reggie Wright, bro. Waiting, bro. Like I'm just saying, bro. It's just as my cousin. If you know I just had a crazy year, You at my house, bro? I'm training. I know about the fights, but you using my house, bro? Like, I ain't in all these dog fight, bro. Take the rap. Go to jail, bro. Because if you go to jail, they giving you a year max. A year max, bro.
100%. They're not trying to make an example out of you because you're not in the NFL. No one gives a fuck.
They not, bro.
Media. Yep.
They not, bro. And yeah, I'm gonna have to go in the media. I'm gonna have to say, yeah, I didn't know my cousin was doing that. Yes, I'm gonna get him all the help he needs. But that's my cousin, and I'm gonna stand beside him. But I'm gonna get him the help he needs. Yeah. But at the same time, yeah, you know, I got you. I appreciate you taking that rap for me when we get out.
Them stores, hey, I'm sending super money on them stores.
Yeah, brother. It's called books, Billy. Yeah, I got you on your books. Billy said store. I got you.
I'm thinking about work. Yeah, my bad.
I got you on your book, dog. All the Black and Mild cigarette, you sell them off in there. You get out, you have all the money you need, bro. Cam, them laughing at you.
His cousin sold him out. Mike didn't even stay out the house, just owned it. And then UT folks. What is fucking
White, Billy White.
Oh, YT, White. Yeah. Oh, okay. Folks scared. With him, some crazy deals. I mean, yeah. Fucking 8 years, 10 years, who cares? I'm taking the rap. You're in the NFL, dude. I'm taking the rap for that. This is crazy. You let me stay here. I'm fucking around. I do whatever I want. Billy. Food. That's crazy. And
Billy, I'm Michael Vick, bro. I'm getting you Jewish lawyers. It's cool, bro. You not
That's
doing
another thing, bro. We didn't talk about that last time. I could pay for a good lawyer, get you 3. Like, it's probably my first offense. Hey, here you go. Daggum, that's crazy.
That's crazy, bro. But I do back to the Norfolk State thing because Cam funny.
Yeah, I know. Cam needs to get on the show. Call him next time.
Cam, man, I've been trying to send Cam drive and drink, man. I can't. Cam be done said the N word on the show. We'll all get canceled, man. I can't have more.
All right then.
I'm just playing. Cam a good dude, good God-fearing man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's good.
Any ladies out here looking for a good God-fearing man with no kids, y'all ain't have no kids neither, though. I don't know if he's doing that step.
He said cap.
Which he ain't doing that step.
What's the cap, Cam? Is it that you're a God-fearing man or that you drive with? He's a God-fearing man. Cap. What are you?
The comment timing off, man. I think
because he's behind a little bit. See,
he called my phone. He talking about coming on the show, like on StreamYard, Cam. Like,
yeah, you silly news,
face to face, being on it. But yeah, I hope he do good, bro. But the next time we go live, I promise y'all, I have Cam on here because Cam knows sports. Cam very argumentative, so he'll make for a real good show. And Cam got some homeboys, so I know they'll follow in and listen in. Cam, big OKC Green Bay fan, LSU fan, and he loves Brian Kelly.
Respect.
My man.
I'm talking about.
Just wait for the comment. Wait for the title.
You said LSU fan and Brian Kelly fan. That's not a fucking thing. That doesn't work.
Yeah, he loved Cam. Cam was so elated when Brian Kelly got there, bro. And he been trying to pitch for him to get an extension already.
Who did he want? Lincoln fucking Riley? You silly. See, Cam just gets sillier and sillier. I thought he was a serious
man. Cam loved Brian Kelly. I'm telling you. I'm just waiting on him to say something back about how much he loved Brian Kelly.
We do need to wrap this show up. It's already at 1:29. This episode has been fun. This is kind of the way we're going to start breaking things down. We'll get a little less play-by-play, analytical, and we're going to get a little more in kind of what's quote-unquote trending around the sports world. It was great to have Christian back. Antonio, you got anything to say to anybody other than Cam for right now?
Hey, shout out to y'all, the alumni. I appreciate Christian coming back. Thank you to Toyota for letting them off for a couple of days. Every time you see what Cam said about
I did. Oh, that was great. You'll need about 2 U-Hauls for the money they're fucking paying him, Cam.
shout out to Toyota for letting Christian off for a couple days. Every time he get off, I know that they fired his ass and he go back on probation every time.
And always got y'all to fall back on.
Yeah, but yeah,
to make your half a penny that we make. Yeah,
for sure. Hey, man, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, bro. We Brick Shots you on everything, IG, Facebook, everything.
YouTube
everything
is Brick Shots Pavilion,
YouTube.
Antonio 1738.
Yeah, for sure. And shout out to Cam's favorite basketball player in the world, LeBron James, just hit 1 billion minutes played. And we'll catch y'all next Friday. Peace.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Bricks.
Brick Shots Pavilion, Antonio.
But fit them old bricks. Ballin' like a with all these bricks.